Let's talk energy prices. If you live in Australia, you could expect a 15 to 30% increase. What's interesting though is that the wholesale price of electricity has actually fallen by up to 59% in the last few months. So why are we still getting smacked with the increase? If AGL Energy had a whopping 860 million in profit last year and Origin Energy had 400 million, why are they escalating prices? The most obvious reason that comes to mind is inflation. Australian Energy Regulator Chairperson Claire Savage notes that inflation in the cost of administration and other building costs means that energy retailers are forced to increase prices. We also need to talk about whether there's a bit of profiteering or even a lot going on. Let's look at the end of the financial year and see whether these companies continue their run of profits. And if the wholesale price continues to stay low, are they going to come back and give us a lower electricity bill? I wouldn't hold your breath. I think it's time to buy that solar and battery system. Gas is banned in Victoria from 2024, but what does that mean for you? The Victorian government has announced that from Jan 1st, 2024, any new residential buildings, including subdivisions and public and social housing, will be exclusively connected to electricity. Going all electric will be no extra cost to the home buyer. The government says that this should make energy bills about $1,000 cheaper each year. But that was before the energy prices went up. Extinguishing new gas connections is believed to help Victoria achieve its emission reduction targets of 75 to 80% by 2035 and net zero emissions by 2045. Environment Victoria head Jono Lanews notes that modern induction stoves are actually safer, cleaner and quicker to use. New houses and those being renovated are not subject to the ban, although people will need to gradually transition away from gas once their products wear out. In quite a bizarre turn of events, surging fuel prices have driven some to the extreme in Adelaide, with a man and woman arrested for stealing petrol with stolen credit cards in a modified Toyota van that was rigged to hold 1,000 litres of fuel. The van was fitted with a Bowser hose and pump to distribute the stolen fuel. Police alleged that in potentially over 90 instances, the two used a mixture of stolen cards and the simple method of driving out of petrol stations without paying to steal thousands of dollars worth of fuel. I mean, based on the engineering alone, I know they didn't get away with it, but in prison, I'm sure they'll be running the engineering workshop. I don't know. Are you feeling the pressure of energy costs? Let's talk alternative energy sources. Interestingly, a poll of readers in the AFR found that 58% of people favour further work on studying the use of nuclear reactors. Also, a survey of 2,500 Australians by the Climate Institute found that 96% want Australia's energy to be run by renewables, and 70% says they want a systematic shutdown of coal plants. With increasing electricity prices, it's no wonder so many Australians seek a national switch to renewables. At a household level, installing solar mitigates the burden of relying upon the grid, and couple that with a battery and you could be completely energy independent.
Interested in hearing more about all things energy? Then before you go, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell to never miss a beat. Oh, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up.